So from the time that I upload this video, we will be exactly 1 week away from the release of the Mega Dimension DLC for Pokemon Legends ZA, and at this point, they have pretty much told us everything that they want to before this DLC comes out, as they kind of gave like a little roadmap of kind of when they were going to be sharing news, and they pretty much gave us the first trailer, which was like a look at what the DLC is actually going to be like, and then really we had 2 other announcements after, but both of those were just brand new Mega Evolutions. But with the DLC so close, I figured it would be worth having just one giant video going over everything there is to know about the Mega Dimension DLC, including the leaked content that was inside of the massive GameFreak hack that had occurred, as well as the data mine that happened for Pokemon Legends ZA before launch, because there is some other little bit of information that hasn't been officially said. So this is going to be the video going over pretty much everything that you need to know before this DLC comes out, so that you can make your decision if you want to play this DLC, if you want to skip it, and pretty much know everything there is to know about it. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am having a special giveaway for the holidays where I'm going to be giving away a brand new Nintendo Switch 2 to one lucky winner. Giving away a console has been something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I've never really been in this situation to do so, but with the launch of the next generation Nintendo system this year, and having talked about it on the channel for so long, I thought it would finally be the perfect time to give it to one of you guys. All you have to do to enter is just click the link below in the description or the pinned comment, and you can have a chance to win a brand new Nintendo Switch 2. The giveaway is open worldwide, and it does end right before Christmas, so definitely be sure to enter for a chance to win. Alright, so starting off, let's talk about the premise of the Mega Dimension DLC, as it's very simple, and according to what they have told us from the trailers as well as on the website, basically what's happening is that there are these strange distortions that are starting to appear all around Lumio City, and because Team MZ is there to really kind of look through and investigate, I'm assuming with Quasartico, about these mysterious things that are happening, it's going to be up to you to kind of figure out what's going on. Now to help you with this, there are going to be 2 brand new characters that are going to be a part of the DLC. The first one is this character Ansha, and it says here, this mysterious young girl turned up with the mythical Pokemon Hoopa in tow. She's a talented donut chef. Eating one of Ansha's donuts causes Hoopa's power to awaken, allowing it to open a path into hyperspace. The second character is actually a returning character from Pokemon X and Y. You might remember her, one of the gym leaders, Karina, and also the trainer who gives you the Mega Bracelet for the first time in those games. And it says here, Karina is a successor to a line of Mega Evolution gurus. She aims to be a skilled user of every Mega Evolution out there. She'll join Team MZ tackling the strange events befalling Lumios. So that's going to be really cool to see how exactly she's going to play into the game, but these are going to be the 2 brand new characters that are going to be a part of this DLC. And so with that, the main location of this DLC is going to be Hyperspace Lumios, which looks to be basically Lumio City again, but in sort of some type of alternate reality with kind of different aesthetics to it, but more or less the exact same layout of the city that we're kind of used to, with a couple of new things here and there. So it might be a little bit unfortunate for some people. I know a lot of people were kind of hoping for maybe like a brand new area altogether, or a map, or like some other location in the Kalos region, but it looks like they are just going to be pretty much reusing the location of the city again, but with some new additional things that are going to be in it. But now moving on to the big stuff, which is the gameplay. Really the main gameplay of this Mega Dimension DLC for Legends ZA is going to be kind of like a roguelike, where you're going to have repeatable runs as you're going to be going back and forth to Hyperspace Lumios, then returning back into normal Lumio City, and going back with like different kind of layouts and maps that are going to be like a different section each time that you go, with different Pokemon that you can encounter. There's going to be variable challenges depending on which way you want to go and stuff, and there's going to be kind of a risk and a reward with the limited time that you're going to have. And also for the first time ever, Pokemon levels are finally going to exceed over 100, where you're going to be able to find Pokemon above level 100 inside of Hyperspace Lumios, even very strong alpha versions of these Pokemon, and there is also going to be a way to temporarily increase your Pokemon past level 100 too. really the big way that all of this gameplay is going to be handled is through the brand new donut making system that's going to be provided with Ansha and Hoopa. And so essentially what's going to happen is Ansha is going to be able to take the berries that you have and then turn them into donuts, and these donuts are going to give you special kind of powers and abilities as you travel into Hyperspace Lumiose, and you feed these donuts to Hoopa, which then unlocks the path into Hyperspace Lumiose for you. And so it seems like these donuts are going to have various types of benefits, like a certain amount of levels that it's going to increase for your Pokemon, so this is how you can then have your Pokemon exceed over level 100, but there also seems to be something known as calories, which we can even see in the gameplay. It looks like when you enter Hyperspace Lumiose, the amount of calories is going to be slowly kind of ticking down to kind of show you that you're going to have a limited amount of time inside of this area before you're probably going to be taken out back into normal Lumiose City. And it looks like within Hyperspace Lumiose, you're even going to be able to find better collectible items that are going to give you even better donuts with more benefits and more powers, so that it can be even more challenging and fun when you go back into Hyperspace Lumiose next time. And of course, with this DLC being called the Mega Dimension DLC, there are of course brand new Mega Evolutions that are going to be a part of this DLC, and they have already revealed a small number of them to us. So the first ones were the ones that were revealed with the announcement of this DLC, and that is Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. Both of them are still going to remain pure electric type, but a brand new Mega Evolution that does change its type is going to be Mega Chimecho, which is going to become a Psychic and Steel Pokemon. And then we also have some other brand new Mega Evolutions like Bexcalibur, which is still going to be a Dragon and Ice type Pokemon, Mega Zeraora, which is still going to remain a pure electric Pokemon, and then also a brand new Mega Evolution for Lucario known as Lucario Z, and that is going to be still a Fighting and Steel type Pokemon. But they also did announce that these Z types of Mega Evolutions are actually going to have a special type of benefit to them, where your moves are going to recharge faster, but at the cost of the actual entire duration of the Mega Evolution being shorter than how it would be for normal Mega Lucario. And that is pretty much everything the Pokemon Company has decided to share about the Mega Dimension DLC, but that is not everything that we know about it, as there was a massive GameFreak hack that had occurred, and Pokemon Legends ZA was also data mined before release, and that has revealed some other information, but this is going to be spoiler content that has not been officially said yet, so if you don't want to know this information, you can click off the video now. But if you are interested to see more about what the Mega Dimension DLC is going to have to offer, definitely keep on watching. So really what got leaked here is the full Pokedex of all of the returning Pokemon that are going to be inside of the Mega Dimension DLC, so you can pause the video right here if you want to see if your favorite Pokemon made it. But yeah, these are pretty much going to be all of the Pokemon that are going to be inside of the DLC, and we can see here that they actually did bring some very interesting Pokemon that I wasn't really expecting. Like especially down here, seeing some of these Gen 9 Pokemon, it really kind of surprised me, because seeing a Pokemon like Tinkaton or Armor Roach and Cerulege, like these are very recent Pokemon, and so the fact that they're already coming into something like this, which is taking place in the Kalos region, definitely very exciting. Same goes for Pokemon here from like Gen 8 that we can see also. We've got like Toxtricity coming here, Pokemon like Mr. Rhyme, so that's going to be pretty cool to see these types of Pokemon still now appearing. And also it is going to be inside of this brand new combat system with the real-time action gameplay, so seeing how these Pokemon move and how their animations are going to be for their signature moves and stuff is also going to be really cool. But we can also see some very interesting choices here as well, like seeing these Swords of Justice coming back from Pokemon Black and White. Like I wonder how exactly that's going to play. Maybe these are just going to be kind of some challenges that are going to be inside of hyperspace, where maybe there's going to be like some hard versions of like level 120 like Virizion or something like that. We can also see here that Genesect is going to be coming too, so that is going to be some pretty interesting Pokemon that you're going to be able to face off against. We've also got Rotom, which is returning here too, so that's cool. And really, if we go up here, we can see here, this is where the missing Mega Evolutions are also going to be. So we do have Latios and Latias here, along with their Mega Evolutions. But what's also really interesting is we can actually see here that there's also going to be Kyogre and Groudon. And there was actually a little tease that was on the Pokemon website about the DLC, that it seems like Ansha is going to be able to make Omega and Alpha Donuts, which is obviously referring to like the primal reversions of these Pokemon. So it seems like maybe that's even going to be incorporated into this DLC also, so that's going to be very interesting. And then we of course have Rayquaza with its Mega, so I kind of wonder if that's going to be like a secret boss or something, because can you imagine like a really amazing like super secret boss with like a level 200 Alpha Rayquaza or something at the very end of the DLC? That would be a lot of fun to take on, so that seems like it could be something really cool. We've also got the missing starter Mega Evolutions too. Some people were very disappointed that Trico, Mudkip, and Torchic and all of the final evolutions and their Megas weren't inside of Pokemon Legends ZA, so it seems like these are going to be returning now with the DLC. But then also we've got some interesting Pokemon here too, like a Alolan form of like Marowak, but then also Pokemon from Hisui too, as we can see here with like Quillfish here, as well as its evolution too. So that's really interesting with how these Pokemon are also going to be a part of the Mega Dimension DLC. And then really the big other thing that got leaked here is all of the Pokemon that are going to be receiving brand new Mega Evolutions. And so this information had come out before Pokemon Legends ZA was even released, and you can see right here that this already seems like it's going to be true, because it had Chimecho on here, it had Lucario on here, it had Zeraora on here, and it had Baxcalibur on here, all of which did have Mega Evolutions that they officially revealed to us. And so we can see here the other Pokemon that are also seemingly going to be getting brand new Megas, so it seems like we're going to be getting another type of Mega Absol, so that's going to be interesting. It seems like there's also going to be another Mega Garchomp, which hopefully they can actually do it correctly, because a lot of people really don't like the Mega that Garchomp has, because it doesn't really seem kind of viable in pretty much any way. It kind of becomes like a special attacker, and then it loses speed and stuff, so it's really kind of just a mess to where people just prefer using normal Garchomp. So I'm hoping that they can really kind of fix that. But they've also got some other interesting choices here too, like Mega Golisopod, Mega Darkrai, Mega Golurk, Meowstic, Crabrawler, Scovillain. So definitely some interesting choices, and so it seems like these are in fact going to be the brand new Megas that are going to be a part of the DLC. I wonder if there are going to be like rogue Mega Evolution fights where you're going to get the Mega Stones like what you did in the base game, or if it's just going to be like a completely new way of getting them. But these are going to be the brand new Megas, so it is going to be cool to see what all of these look like. But with that, there you go guys, that is pretty much everything there is to know about the Mega Dimension DLC for Pokemon Legends ZA. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel as well. I'm definitely gonna have some more videos talking about Pokemon, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Comment down below and let me know how you're feeling about all of this. Are you excited for the Mega Dimension DLC, or are you going to be skipping it? What are you liking about it? What are you worried about? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. But if you don't have anything to say about it, just comment your favorite emoji down below for some engagement. I would really appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter at @Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And remember to enter my giveaway as well. I am giving away a brand new Nintendo Switch 2, and all you have to do to enter is just click the link below in the description or the pinned comment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.